Hi friends, welcome to week 13 of school and week 3 of distance learning. I really appreciate all the hard work that so many of you have put into this. I know that distance learning is a really big challenge for some of us, and then on the flip side, some of us really love it. So it's a little bit tough as a teacher too to know like how to plan, because I'm trying to plan for so many different learning styles and things like that. So thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for coming to our meetings. I super appreciate it. So looking at our week, on Monday we are going to do part 2 of our critical reading lesson that we started the previous week. So this is kind of self-explanatory. It should go right along with that same article that you've already been working through, using critical reading strategies and practicing them to help you understand a more challenging text. So the reason we do this is because in college and later on in high school, as you interact with more and more challenging types of text, you'll have these strategies kind of in your toolbox now that you can utilize if you're struggling with a text, okay? So we just do some practice activities with different critical reading strategies throughout our AVID curriculum, okay? Tuesday, we are just doing a study session, so you'll see that here. And then Wednesday is our second digital tutorial. This one is a little bit different, okay? It's going to be slightly easier, I would say. And you'll see the difference. You'll have 2 options when you actually join it. And as you go through that, you'll decide, do I want to go to the actual tutorial or do I not? If you don't, I'll kind of caution you. It's a lot more work that you have to do. But if you do, then it's a lot less work that you have to do. But you're going to submit your TRF and or your question if you're planning on attending the tutorial before Wednesday so I can make the groups, okay? So just make sure you submit it at some point before Wednesday. Oh, I have a typo there. Before that, okay? Thursday, we're getting back to Genius Hour. I know it's been a little while since we worked on our projects, so just remember that our Genius Hour folder is on our main Schoology page. Where is it? Right here, the green folder. So we're still working on that. We should still be making progress on whatever type of project we're making. And I believe it's week 14 that we're going to do like a little check-in so you can show me the progress you've made so far. So just make sure you're not neglecting that and you're diligently working on that during your AVID time, okay? Then Friday's kind of fun. Friday we are going to do a TED Talk assignment, which the reason I love this one is because it gives you a lot of choice. And you're going to choose a TED Talk that's interesting to you or that interests you, and it's going to be a certain amount of minutes, so it has to be at least 15 minutes. Last year I had kids do 2 of them because they were interested in shorter ones, so they could equal that 15 minutes, and that's fine too. And then here are just links to some ideas of good TED Talks that you could choose. Whoops, sorry, clicked on the wrong thing. Those are options for you, or if you want to find your own online, that's fine too. Okay, it has to be school appropriate, so keep that in mind. We're not going to watch any that are unrelated or that could potentially be deemed inappropriate, okay? If you're questioning whether or not it's school appropriate, then choose a different one that is obvious that it's not, okay? So you're going to make a copy of this Google slide. It's just one slide that you're going to work through after you watch your TED Talk and kind of share with the rest of us. Here's the interesting information that I learned. You're going to take a screenshot and upload it. And the cool thing about this is I can then make a compiled list of all of them. And then you can access those and look at some of the other TED Talks that your peers thought were interesting as well. So you're going to link your video in there too. And you're going to just write kind of like the main idea of the talk and things like that to share with us some of those pieces of information. So that one's kind of fun. It's fairly short. So hopefully we can have some fun learning that way about things that are actually interesting to us, because sometimes it's hard when we're in public school. We don't always get to learn about things that we enjoy or we're super interested in. So this is one of those activities where you're going to have a lot of choice in that. Okay, so at our Google Meets each week, I will go in quite a bit more depth on what we're doing each day, so more detailed instructions and whatnot. So I encourage you to join every day at 10:50 to get that. Otherwise, if you miss it, that's why I make this video, so you can always check back here if you get stuck or have questions, or you can always send me an email too.